Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 106 of Yuddha Kanda. In the previous chapter, we saw Ravana is overcoming with fatigue of fighting with Rama, and then he was falling down in his chariot, while even the steeds or the horses yoked to his chariot were also tired. Seeing the unfavorable condition, the charioteer of the Ravana's chariot drove the chariot away from the warfield. Ravana, however, having enraged by the act of his charioteer, accused him of making a coward out of Ravana. But then the charioteer gave a right reply to him, telling him that the, the grace of the welfare of his master is of the utmost importance for him, and out of compassion he drove the chariot away from the warfield, and now with the command of Ravana he is about to return back. And in the meantime, while the chariot of Ravana was driven away from the warfield by the charioteer, at the same time, Agasthya, who was also standing amid the great devas, rishis, others who were watching the war between Rama and Ravana, standing in the firmament, he observed Rama getting exhausted and decided to do something from his side in order to encourage Rama. And at the same time, Rama, with this chapter, also gives a great message to the world. Whatever is the effort by an individual, the help of the God is also required. With that, here in this chapter, Agastya will now go into preach Aditya Hrudaya mantra to Rama, and Rama will recite that mantra because Rama too belongs to the solar dynasty. So, because of that reason, he will recite the mantra which will going to gain him enormous power and the blessings of the sun god is essential in the continuing war in which he need to kill Ravana. Meanwhile, seeing Rama exhausted by the fight, standing absorbed in thought on the battlefield, and Ravana facing him, preparing to begin the encounter anew, the blessed Agastya, who had joined the gods and also come there to witness the great combat, approached that great hero Rama and said, Rama, Rama, O long armed warrior, here to the eternal secret which will enable you to overcome all your adversaries. It is none other than the hymn of the sun. O dear child, it is sacred, capable of subduing the enemies and bring victory. This prayer is eternal, imperishable, exalted, and auspicious, delight of the good and the destroyer of all ills, the allayer of fear and anxiety, the increaser of life, and the most excellent of all verses. O you who on rising are crowned with a rays, this is addressing to the sun god. You who on rising are crowned with rays, to whom the devas and asuras pay homage, salutations to you. You are Vivaswata, the resplendent Lord, Vivaswata, the resplendent Lord of the worlds, the soul of the gods, the effulgent one, creator of light, who sustain the hosts of Devas and Asuras and the three worlds with your rays. You are the creator, maintainer, and destroyer. You are the God of war, the Lord of creatures, the King of the celestials, the distributor of wealth. You are time and death, and one possessed of splendor, the Lord of the waters, the ancestors, the Vasus, the Sadhyas, the Maruts, Manu, Vayu, and the God of fire. You are the source of life and of the seasons. You are the great nourisher of all, the generator of all, the courser in the heaven, the maintainer, the one possessed of rays, the golden, the brilliant, cosmic energy, the maker of the day. You are all pervading myriad raid and indicator of all paths, from whom proceed the senses. You are the thousand beamed one, subduer of darkness, the one from whom all happiness proceeds, the remover of the sufferings of your votaries, the infuser of life in the mundane egg, the one possessed of rays. You are the cause of the creation, preservation, and destruction of the universe, the beneficent one, the possessor of wealth, the bringer of the day, the teacher, the fire wombed, the son of Aditi. You are supreme felicity, the remover of nations, the Lord of the firmament, the dispeller of darkness, the one versed in the Rik, Yajus, and Samavedas, and one from whom flows the showers, the friend of waters, the one who with a single bound crossed the Vindhya range. You are intent on creating the cosmos. You are adorned with gems. You are the bringer of death, the Pingala, the destroyer of all, the omniscient one, whose form is the universe of great energy, beloved of all, Lord of all actions. You, oh, you, the Lord of stars, planets, and constellations, the creator of all, the resplendent among the splendid, the essence of the 12 forms, salutations to you. Salutations to the eastern and western mountains. Salutations to the Lord of the stellar bodies and the Lord of day. Salutations to you, the bringer of victory and the joy that springs from victory. O Lord of the golden steeds, salutations to you. O thousand rayed one, O Aditya, salutations to you who control the senses. To you, O hero, who are worthy of the holy syllable, salutations to you, who awakens the lotus, salutations to you, O fierce one, who are you who are the Lord of Brahma, Ishana, and Achyuta. To you, O Sun, possessor of light, you of illumining power, the devourer of all, who assumes the form of Rudra, be our salutations. Salutations to you, the destroyer of darkness, uh, of cold and of the enemy. Salutations to you, of infinite soul, the destroyer of the ungrateful, the Lord of the stars. Salutations to you, whose luster resembles refined gold, the destroyer of ignorance, the architect of the universe. Salutations to you, the remover of darkness, the illuminer, and the beholder of all the worlds. It is you who create all and destroy all, you who dry up, consume, and annihilate all. You wake when all creatures sleep, in those in whose heart you abide. You are both the sacrificial fire and the fruit of sacrifice. You are the son of all action and the Lord thereof. O Raghava, he who recites this hymn in the time of peril, in the mid of the wilderness or in the any danger, does not succumb to it. Do yourself offer a deep devotion. It is addressing to Raghava. Do yourself offer a deep devotion to the God of the gods, the Lord of the world. He who recites this hymn 3 times will be victorious. O long armed warrior, the hour has come when you will triumph over Ravana. Having spoken thus, Agastya returned from where he had come. Hence, world dispelled the grief of the illustrious Raghava, who felt himself fortified, full of ardor, and well pleased. Thereafter, meditating on Aditya, he recited the hymn and experienced supreme felicity. Having rinsed his mouth 3 times and purified himself, that hero took up his bow. Seeing Ravana, he rejoined and advanced towards him in order to enter into combat, calling up his whole strength with the intention of slaying him. At that instant, the deity of the sun, amid the host of the gods, knowing that the destruction of the Lord of Rangers of the night was at hand, casting glances of joy and supreme satisfaction on Rama, approached him and said, "Put forth your whole strength." Thus come to the end, chapter 106 of Yuddha Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Swamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.